Welcome to Module 2, Lesson 1, the Research Design Ecosystem. Today we're embarking on a transformative journey, moving from traditional literature review, that linear, tedious process we've all been taught, to something far more dynamic, boundary scanning and knowledge synthesis. This shift represents a fundamental reimagining of how we approach knowledge gathering and research, recognizing that complex, interconnected problems demand equally sophisticated approaches to understanding them. Let's examine the paradigm shift we're proposing. The traditional approach on the left shows linear scanning of papers, staying within disciplinary boundaries, relying on peer-reviewed journals, identifying gaps, and comparing methodologies within narrow fields. The transdisciplinary ecosystem on the right involves boundary scanning across all fields, knowledge synthesis weaving diverse ways of knowing, embracing multiple evidence forms, academic, community, indigenous, building bridges instead of identifying gaps, and integration that honors diversity. This isn't about abandoning traditional methods, but expanding our toolkit to match modern complexity, evolving from a telescope viewing one star to a wide field array, seeing entire galaxies and their connections. Why should you care about this transformation? Consider these statistics. 87% of global challenges require cross-disciplinary solutions. Problems don't respect academic department boundaries. Transdisciplinary teams show 3 times higher innovation rates when diverse perspectives combine. 65% of major breakthroughs come from boundary-crossing research. Real examples prove this. Climate change requires meteorology, plus economics, plus sociology, plus indigenous knowledge, plus policy studies. Public health needs medicine, plus behavioral science, plus urban planning, plus cultural studies, plus data science. AI ethics demands computer science, plus philosophy, plus law, plus psychology, plus anthropology. Food security involves agriculture, plus ecology, plus economics, plus nutrition, plus social justice. Complex problems don't respect disciplinary boundaries. Why should our research? Let's get practical with cross-disciplinary database strategies. Key principle: search wide, then synthesize deep. Academic databases provide foundation. Google Scholar for cross-disciplinary coverage. Web of Science for citation tracking across fields. Scopus for international perspectives. JSTOR for historical context. PubMed for health sciences. ERIC for education research. Gray Literature offers cutting-edge insights. OpenGray for European sources. SSRN for working papers. ResearchGate for direct researcher access. ArcChef for open science. Government reports for policy context. NGO publications for field evidence. Non-traditional sources provide transformative perspectives. Indigenous knowledge systems offer millennia of place-based wisdom. Community archives contain lived experiences. Practice-based evidence shows feasibility. Arts/humanities reframe questions. Digital projects visualize data innovatively. Citizen science provides crowdsourced insights. Each source type offers a different lens. Together they create 3-dimensional understanding. Introducing the PRISM method for strategic transdisciplinary searching. P equals perspectival searching. Search as researcher, practitioner, community member, policymaker. Each reveals different literature. R equals recursive exploration. Follow citations forward/backward. Trace concept evolution across disciplines. I equals intersectional keywords, Combine terms from different fields, urban ecology plus social justice. Opens new streams. S equals synthesis mapping. Create visual connections between sources/concepts to reveal patterns. M equals multilingual inclusion. Critical insights exist in all languages. Watch, search evolution. Start simple climate change. Expand climate change or global warming and community. Go transdisciplinary climate and traditional knowledge and adaptation. Power tips. Use thesauri for equivalent terms. Search concept clusters. Exclude with and not. Set alerts for emerging work. Document your strategy. Synthesis that honors methodological diversity means moving from comparison to integration. Visualize integrated knowledge at center, not hierarchy. Quantitative evidence provides patterns, correlations answering how much, often. Qualitative insights reveal meaning, context answering why, how. Indigenous knowledge offers time-tested wisdom, answering what has worked, connects. Practice-based knowledge provides feasibility, answering what actually works, how to implement. Key principle: each knowledge form contributes unique insights that cannot be reduced to or replaced by others. Statistical correlations can't replace lived experience. Ethnographic insights can't substitute ancestral wisdom. RCTS can't capture tacit practitioner knowledge. Honoring this diversity creates three-dimensional, nuanced, actionable synthesis. Critical appraisal across paradigm shifts from "is this study valid?" assuming universal validity, to "what does this contribute to understanding?" Each paradigm has quality markers: positivist values, objectivity, generalizability, through validity, statistical power. Interpretivist values, depth, meaning, through trustworthiness, thick description. Critical values, justice, emancipation, through transformative potential, voice representation. Indigenous values, relationality, just reciprocity through community benefit, cultural protocols. Transdisciplinary appraisal asks, what worldview shapes this knowledge? Whose voices are centered, marginalized? How does this connect to other knowing? What practical wisdom exists? How might different communities interpret? What transformative potential exists? These questions determine whether research addresses real-world complexity. Studies can be statistically perfect but culturally tone-deaf. Community insights may lack peer review, but offer transformation. Writing reviews that build bridges transforms traditional comparison contrast. Smith found X, however Jones argues Y. Focusing on disagreements, gaps into transdisciplinary synthesis. Using resonates with complementary insights emerge, seeking convergence. Traditional reviews create academic debates. Transdisciplinary synthesis weaves quantitative models, lived experiences, and indigenous practices as equal contributors, bridge-building strategies. Focus on thematic convergence across knowledge forms. Recognize patterns across fields. Create dialogue between paradigms, not debates. Weave diverse voices coherently. Build conceptual bridges connecting isolated knowledge islands. This transforms literature reviews from academic exercises into powerful tools for understanding, addressing complex challenges. Practice transforming your research question through 3 steps. Step 1, identify. Write your current question as traditionally framed in your discipline. Step 2, map. List 3 to 5 other disciplines offering insights. Who else cares? What fields touch this? Step 3, expand. Include community voices, practice wisdom, indigenous knowledge. Example transformation, traditional What is the effect of mindfulness interventions on anxiety in college students? Becomes transdisciplinary. How do diverse contemplative practices interact with institutional, cultural, and economic factors to shape student well-being across different campus communities? Reflection. How does expanded framing change discoveries? What voices now included? What solutions might emerge? This reframing differentiates shelf research from transformative research. Key takeaways for your transdisciplinary journey. 1. Expand your search beyond disciplinary databases to gray literature, community knowledge, and non-traditional sources. 2. Honor diverse paradigms, recognizing each way of knowing offers complementary insights that cannot be reduced. 3. Synthesize, don't compare. Focus on integration and pattern recognition rather than debates. 4. Build bridges by writing reviews that create conceptual connections and open dialogue between fields. Your research design ecosystem awaits. Complex problems don't respect boundaries, and the world needs researchers who can think beyond them. Will you be one of them? Module 2. Lesson 1. Complete.